Hello again, everybody, and welcome back once again to Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. And we're going to start this mission just shortly. We're back to where Hector is, and since we're rocking the Black Widow tattoo,
are you Hector?
ready to go.
I'm Hector, homie. Why you asking?
I need to get into the Belmont Tunnel. The Black Widows down there told me to talk to you about it.
You may have the spider mark, homie, but only real Black Widows are allowed in the tunnel.
How do you become a real Black Widow?
Black Widows do it all, man. Bomb, graffiti, skate, ride bikes. You know what? You show me you can rock all three, homie. Then we'll talk.
Bring it. I'm ready.
All right. First, let's see how well you manual. Manual through all the cones.
Okay, so yeah, this mission is easily, if not the most annoying, the second most annoying in the entire game. This required a lot of editing.
Nice one. You skate like a Black Widow. Let's see what else you got. Meet me over by the skate shop.
I think this part by itself took 20 minutes, and I reduced it down to 1 minute. So, yeah, that pretty much tells you right there how much editing was required.
Are in a turf battle. Black Widows want to squash it before more people get hurt. Design a tag using styles from Hollywood, downtown, Beverly Hills, and Santa Monica. Find the local graph writer Muton. He's got all the styles down. He will teach them to you. Come back and see me when you get your tag ready. Then you'll be bombing all CD. Okay,
so pretty much what we have to do is we have to, because I have not completed all of the tagger missions, that's what we're going to go back and do, is complete all of them. And what you pretty much do is that you get 3 tags for each city, Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and Santa Monica, and downtown. And from there, yeah, after you get all those 3, then you have to design a tag using all of those cities, stencils, or graphics, or whatever, you know. And yeah, it's actually kind of annoying, but I'm pretty much not going to cut it, only because there wasn't that much content to begin with, I guess you'd say. Like I said, I reduced a 30-minute episode down to 8 minutes, actually. It was like 33 or something like that. And of course I wouldn't consider it an episode because that manual mission taking so long. So yeah, that's what we're gonna just do, is we're just gonna come through here and Santa Monica and complete 2 missions right quick, and take quite a bit of time with editing well, actually, I think I actually edited most of that out, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, well, there was something I really wanted to talk about, and I can't remember what it was. I already forgot it. Jeez.
What's it gonna help me pick? Think you could throw my piece up there?
Oh yeah, I think this is one of at least a few things that I wanted to talk about. After we get up here right quick, I'll talk about it. But of course yeah, I think there's only one more here, so I think this is the last one, so yeah. So we'll end up going to Santa Monica straight after this tagging mission. And this mission's actually a lot easier than I made it look. Yeah, you pretty much just glitch right there and just, you know, use the pole and be a cheater. That's the easiest way to do it.
Come see me later if you want to bomb some more. I'm all over the place.
And see if it tells us if we completed it. Yes, we did. Okay, that was the throw-ups. The vomits. Okay, anyway. What I wanted to talk about was a project that I'm considering recording after, I don't know if it's gonna be after this Let's Play or during it. Probably after. I'm not sure yet. Maybe not. Might be during, actually. You know, I kind of, even though I know the, you know, Star Wars Battlefront 2 has not really blown up or anything like that, which I never expected it to, but you know. I kind of wanted to record something else kind of along with that as a casual thing.
What'll it be?
And yeah, we're just gonna finish this
Help me
piece
pick.
real
Think you
quick.
can throw my piece up there?
And of course it's right there, so that kind of breaks it,
Nice work,
you
bro.
know,
Come find me if you want to do some
pretty
more art.
ridiculously if you
I'm
ask
out.
me. And you know, I wanted to do another project kind of along with that, along with Battlefront 2. I don't know, I'm not sure it's gonna be a never-ending series, but you know.
What's it gonna be? Help me. Think you can throw my
But
piece
I
up
do
there?
want to do a certain series of sorts. I want to do a certain series. I don't know. Again, I don't know. This is not really. This is kind of just a beta plan
Nice
sort of
work,
thing right
bro.
now.
Come find me if you want to do some more art.
Because I do have.
I'm
I
out.
mean, I'm gonna give myself plenty of time to think about it. But I want to do an emulator project. Because I have been downloading certain emulators and all. Well, not emulators, but games on emulators. Particularly the N64 games. I haven't really downloaded another emulator for anything. I don't know if, you know, Project 64 works on all console emulators, or yeah, if it would work for all console games, or what. But might do research on that.
What'll it be?
Finish this piece, you
Help me.
know.
Think you can throw my piece
Yeah, I
up
don't
there?
really need to talk to him again. So, but the I don't know what game. I mean, well, I don't know if I even really say that, but I don't know what game I want to do just yet. But I do want to do an emulator project pretty soon. I did say Mario Party 3 would be a future project. That's not the one I'm wanting to do right now. The Mario Party games are gonna be a while. I don't even know when I want to do those. I mean, I would like to, but the thing of it is that it's just you know, like I said, I don't know if I'm ready for it, because the game normally does piss me off a lot, and I do rage quite a bit. I do drop F-bombs left and right, you know. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to throw that. If I want to throw, I guess, my interpretation of that game out there just yet or not. Yeah, and this is basically where you have to you know, not really recreate, but you can at least edit your, you know, your graphic and enhance it a little bit further. And so yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna cut all of of my cutting and pretty much just show off the improvements, which there won't be too many. You won't see, and you won't notice it. See, only thing you really noticed right there was a black little sort of misty circle around it, and a tear because I couldn't think of anything else, and and I think he wasn't ready. Oh, okay. I think he was, actually. I think he was able to take my graphic.
Tagging over Widow's burners in downtown. Use that all city tag you made and own the 4 spots at one time. Don't let Spat steal our turf, homie. Get up 4 all city tags and put this turf war to rest, Cholo style.
And also there was a few other obscure designs that you won't actually see on there. I mean, when if I you know, spray paint it to the wall, you probably won't see it because because I put it there, but it's not really there for a real purpose besides, you know, just to say, you know, it has all the designs on it. And yeah, basically what you do here is you just tag up the 4 fists, I guess, before the other guy does, which this is actually pretty easy mission as long as you don't, like, you know, as long as you don't get if you don't do it in a really complicated way. Like, if you try to, like, go all the long ways first, you know, you might actually screw yourself over. I just do it in a circle, pretty much. That would be the easiest way to do it. And yeah, definitely you don't have to fret when somebody else attacks your area, because it's not, like, bad. It takes them kind of a while to get through each one of them. Like, I think they give you like a 20 or 30 second leniency, so I mean, it's not like bad. And see, even then, well, no, I didn't get away with it. Never mind. But yeah, it gives you plenty of time to, you know, get back and, you know, take control of your bombs again. To retake control. And you know, I just did that right there just because, you know, it was shorter. It was short. It was shorter and it was easier. So I mean, actually, maybe not going in a circle necessarily, but
Orderly, nice bombing skills, homie.
we're kind of going in a
Way to throw it down, Cholo style. You can skate
kind of
around,
retracing your
chicken
pattern
DMX
sort of
style.
thing. I guess tracing your
No
pattern
worries.
and doing
I
it.
can do it
I don't
all.
know. That's kind of hard to explain.
Find my Cholo brother near the
It might be
fountain by the
easier to
tunnel.
say in a
He'll give you your
boomerang
last
kind of way,
challenge.
but
Pass
that
and
wouldn't
you're a
make
Black
too
Widow
much
for
sense.
life.
And yeah, sorry I talked over that, but basically you just pretty much have to do if you haven't already done bike tutorials, you have to do at least 3 before you can actually do this mission, this next mission that's coming up, which I believe I'm doing right now. If not, it might be because I already did the 3 missions, the 3 bike missions. You wouldn't even call them bike missions. Yeah, okay, I do have to learn a few more moves. And since I did 1, I only have to do 2 more. And they don't take very long. These ones are actually they're really easy. I mean, the bike missions are really easy, so I mean, it won't take long.
Don't suck that bad. You're gonna do a bunny hop, then you're gonna take that little. Let's see if you can.
And that's not to mention that, you know, you even make money off of it. So I mean, I wouldn't complain too much about it. Yeah, it does take me a little bit to do the tail whip just because I don't know, I'm just terrible with finding just the right spot to do this, I guess. But, you know, eventually I get to it. I get it, you know. I don't be an idiot like that. I was getting greedy there and trying to do 3 tail whips all at the, you know, in one combo or whatever. Honestly, I don't even know how that counted, but, you know, oh well. I'll take it. So that's good stuff. I mean, and then of course we're gonna go back to Rick Thorne again.
Okay, you're catching on. Now try this.
And yeah, crank flip, really easy. This is actually much easier than the tail whip. So why I did a tail whip and then a crank flip, I have no idea. But you know, like I said, crank flip's very easy to do as long as you're not stupid. It really doesn't take that much time, I assure you. But yeah, like I said about the emulator project, I'm not sure when I'm going to start that or anything. I mean, that's just something I kind of came up off the top of my head just within the last 20 minutes or so. I mean, it's like, I mean, I knew I was going to have a plan for it, but like I haven't really thought about it truly and thoroughly yet. I haven't thought about it thoroughly. That's kind of tough to say. Thought thoroughly.
Hey, homie. You want to get to East
Anyway.
LA, you gotta prove your bike skills. I'm gonna give you a few challenges to prove your worth. First challenge, do a tabletop off this kicker. Finish this and we move on to the next one.
Yeah, and compared to the compared to doing manual through all those cones, this is a fucking
That was
cakewalk.
too easy. It's gonna start getting a little harder. For your next challenge, do a crank flip. Big air, homie!
Like, you almost cannot possibly fail at this. I mean, that's how easy it is.
Okay, last challenge. This one should really impress the widows. Do a tail whip, and try not to break your neck, homie.
I mean, now this one, on the other hand, you might fail once or twice, but that's really it. Like that. Like, just like that. Except for I didn't even bail, I just didn't do the tail whip.
Okay, for your last challenge, manual down the Belmont Tunnel while busting mad tricks, I say. Manual through these cones. Then a wall plant off this concrete wall in that order. Go for it.
Okay, so there is one thing I do have to mention is that when you do the manual, you have to hold up. You don't press up and then down. You have to hold up on the bike. And then that's when you do the manual. And And I think you have to accelerate. Yeah, I think you have to be accelerating too, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure I'm mistaken. Just mainly, the main thing is to hold up, not just to press up then down. Because if you press up then down, it's not gonna do anything. And then you're gonna be like, what the hell, man? So yeah, that's why I had to edit right here, is because I didn't quite get that concept through my head. I didn't get that exactly through my head, so yeah, we're just gonna ride the bike down to East LA just for the fun of it, you know, change it up a little for the moment, for the short moment. And imagine that we're about 5/7 of the way through this episode, so that's a good thing, I think. You won't have to endure 21-minute episodes for much longer. Because, like I said, I'm trying to keep it at 15, and I think 15's a pretty modest time. Even though probably shorter than that's even better, but you know. But you know, that's just how it is, I guess. You know, I mean, it's not a big deal. And yeah, I was kind of being stupid right here because the cholo was actually just like right there. He was right. Yeah, I just rode right past him, or walked past him. I was like, I don't see him, and then I was like, oh. Trust me, I felt smart.
We threw his pants up on the statue, punk white boy. Man, you should have seen him struggle to reach those things. Who knows where he is now?
Okay, and once again, I mean, this is a pretty simple mission, but for some reason, the way they had it work, I guess, was a little complicated. I don't know. Like, to me, the mechanics seemed a little messed up on this mission. That mechanic was, yeah, definitely messed up, but you know, like, I'll show you in a second. Once I actually finally break the damn sprinkler head. There we go. And like right here, it's supposed to be like, oh, you're supposed to jump straight, but it doesn't really work that way. And anybody remember Death Wish 5 much? Because that I'm pretty sure that's Angel or whatever that dude's name from that movie. The guy who was like a total poon or whatever. Might put a clip in there, actually. But yeah, now that we free Boone, well, we haven't freed him yet, but we've opened the pathway.
Wow, am I glad to see
Ha! Lol, Boone's in his underwear. And there's actually a certain thing you have to do to actually unlock him, you know, unlock him as a skater, you know, while he's in his underwear. And this thing is usually pretty finicky too, the mechanic of actually throwing the board to him. Because normally it doesn't really work. When you actually toss him the board, he just like ignores it. But then when you do it like that, I mean, it's like, it sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. So it's like, you kind of have to get lucky for the most part. And now that we've rescued Boone,
nice job getting in with the Black Widows and rescuing Boone.
Boone used to be a Black Widow. I guess he crossed them or something.
No, he left the gang. Now that you're an official Black Widow, the same thing could happen to you.
Yeah, except Boone's a punk and I'm a freaking badass.
Whatever, hotshot. Hey, don't you need a bed back at Iggy's?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
There's this bloody old mattress down in the river that is calling your name.
Man, I saw that. It's gnarly as hell. But I do need a bed.
Go up to the metro station and try to grind an acid drop onto that bad boy. Look on the bright side. If you bail, you don't have to stress out about getting blood on it.
Okay, so now that we've rescued Boone, not Bune, his name's not German or anything. Well, I'm sure Boone might be, but anyway. Now that we've rescued him, Now we can collect some pieces for the skate ranch in East LA, which you know, speaking of the one that we're doing right now. Actually, there's gonna be just one more. I think there's gonna be like 1 or 2 more. I want to say after this one right here. So there's not too many, unfortunately, but.
Dude,
Oh well, I guess these ones count too. So.
That burnout car to scatter
Because yeah, these
all
are.
over East LA. The parts could be assembled into some crazy lines at the ranch. Get all the parts before the Black Widows come back looking for the stereo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, these ones do count for the ranch, but like, you know, I consider this kind of like one piece rather than 17 car parts, because it's like one vehicle, I guess. But yeah, that's actually gonna pretty much wrap up this episode. And the next episode, we're gonna see what Murphy's up to, and progress further from there. So I thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.